This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Bastila, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? I mean, would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat. There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you, but the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians, but you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt of the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Aw, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the previous episode, we finally took down Bendek Starkiller, got the rewards for all the bounties, and we finally got our new friend, T3M4, the protocol droid, similar in the style of R2-D2 or BB-8 from the new Force Awakens. Every great Star Wars game or story requires a droid companion, and we'll need him to get through the Sith base, which we have here. If you don't remember where the Sith base is, the elevator is just down there that goes to the lower terrace. Keep going straight past that, and there you go. I've decided to use Bastila for this, mainly not saying that she's the best character to use for this, but because I haven't gotten to use her before, and we can show her how a Jedi works in the game. Plus, I gave her a disabled droid, so that'll actually help with a couple of the encounters in here. Not all of them, but it'll help with at least one specific encounter, and you'll know about that when we get to it. But before we go on, since we have a new companion, let's check him out. Let's see what type of equipment he uses. Unfortunately, as a droid, he uses droid-specific armor, and he can use different types depending on how the game... further on down the game, when he gets... his levels basically indicate like what abilities he can use. Currently, he's got... armor, they use plating, he's got an energy shield here, he can use blasters, you can equip him with 2, although really he's not a combat dude. I wouldn't suggest it really. 1 blaster is fine with him for the most part. Like I said, I usually mainly use, if I use T3M4, I use them mainly for crowd control. You can also use his utility. This basically upgrades his ability to use, basically increases like his, skill sets and stuff like that. So yeah, droids are very specific. Even the fact that you have to use specific repair kits to repair them, you can't use heal, just even makes it even, I wouldn't say worse, but different. And T3 and 4, like all good droids, are neutral. No light side or dark side. For the most part anyway. But anyway, let's level him up. Let's see what he can do. Alright. With this guy, there's 2 ways you can build him. You can either go, if you want him to be useful for combat, straight dex. You could also improve his intelligence for his skill base if you want to as well. That's really up to you. Like I said, he's not the best combat companion, so really kind of build him as a crowd control and skill monkey, basically. Similar to Mission. Except Mission can sort of do a little bit more damage than him overall. But I'm going to improve his dex for the most part. Later on, I may improve his intelligence, but for the most part, his 20 intelligence gives him plenty of skill points to use. Okay. Because he's his basically biggest skills are repair, security, and computer use. Just ignore awareness and just upgrade demolitions when you have the extra skill points. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the most part. Yeah, just because either you or someone else is gonna have more awareness than him. And the reason you want demolitions is if you don't care about grabbing mines, you want to at least be able to disable them, and he gives you just enough. Now, feats are interesting for T3 and 4 because depending on the way you want to build them, well, one, droids don't give a whole lot of options, especially T3. He actually does get the 2 weapon fighting feat, but he never gets to max it out. It's only going to be at the second one, which he gets at level 4. So that's why I really don't want to work on him as a 2-weapon fighter. Like I said, you can, but he's never going to be as good as anyone else because you can never get the final feat for it. He also gets 2 droid improvements, which he gets these automatically. Basically, this allows him to use better droid stuff, like droid items and stuff like that. He also gets improved defense, just called combat logic, so his defense auto goes up because of his levels. Really, there's 2 ways to build him if you're going to use him for combat. One is either toughness, so you can get extra HP because he can only be healed by repair kits. So basically being able to survive encounters for the first place is a good one. You could do blaster pistol focus if you want to. There's actually items you can get for T3 and 4 that'll actually give him unique feats for him. But like I said, the way I really like to build T3 is if he's going to be a skill monkey, let's just keep making him a skill monkey because he's just not a good combat character. So I usually suggest at least a point of toughness for 1 feat. After that, I'd probably give him... What I'd do is I'd probably improve Gearhead. I probably wouldn't use Caution, really, because all it gives you is demolitions, and really that's not really worth it. So I'd probably do Gearhead, Weapon Focus Blaster, and Toughness are pretty much what I would do for him in this case. So I'm going to give him Gearhead, and then I'll give him Toughness for the next level. I'm probably hardly ever going to use him for a blaster work anyway, so I'm probably going to use him to throw grenades and stuff. You know, he's actually got a weapon on him that he actually has some pretty cool ray abilities that he can use that allow for like stunning, flamethrower, little cool things like that. So I usually use those more than his blaster, and unfortunately they do have a uses one, but still. But anyway, since we can't use Gearhead anymore, let's do Toughness. Yeah, I really would not suggest doing 2-weapon fighting. It's not worth it. Like I said, if you really want to play him as a combat character, I mean, go right ahead. I mean, nothing wrong with that. You just have to either just kind of build him, well, as is. But anyway, yeah, he gets a couple upgrades. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the extra equipment to use with him. So there you go. Sorry it took so long to just discuss what T3 and 4 is about. But anyway, let's go to the military base. Let's try to open up. What the? We can't get in. How do we do that? Well, let's use our new friend. Huzzah! He did it. Alright, now we can go inside. And before I go inside, I want to save it. Alright, because we're going into a combat zone. Now, probably, depending on the difficulty playing, you obviously want to do more than me. You probably want to have multiple different saves, just in case, like, if you screw up or something like that. Or if you want to change your mind, like, want to swap out Bastila. And by the way to swap out characters is as long as you're not in a danger zone, go to your map, press A, and it'll allow you to change your party selection at any time, as long as you're not in a danger zone. So keep that in mind if you want to just change it up every once in a while. But anyway, we have now encountered one of the final areas of Terrace, the Sith base. Hey, you can't get in here. This is a restricted area. You better tell me what you're doing or I'm going to hit the alarm. Oh dear. Okay. You can persuade her just to basically trick her into doing that. This is a harder DC. Unless you're a scoundrel, you're probably not going to be able to hit this one. The Persuade, you lose a little bit money, is a lower DC, but you're more likely to hit this as long as if you're not playing a high charisma or scoundrel class. Or you could just straight up threaten her, but she'll basically cause the whole place to go. I'm going to see if I can... I didn't think so. Nice try. But you think that just because I'm pretty I'm also stupid? You better tell me why you're here. I'll hit this alarm. You'll be about 3 seconds before this office is swarming with Sith soldiers. Yeah, let's just give her 50 credits. I earned some extra credits from Prozac anyway, so... 50 credits? You got a deal. The Sith have made my life a living hell ever since they took over this base. You know it's about time someone stood up to these Sith. Just do me a favor, wait till I'm out of here before you start blasting the place to pieces. So that way we don't have to worry about the Sith being on our tail right at the beginning. Now we do, well, there's a couple ways we could go about it. Before we start causing trouble for this place with our friend T3, I want to encounter this room right here. There are 3 Sith and a security guard here, so I want to make sure... Okay, everyone's in place. Let's start the fight. Okay, so... Oh, they haven't activated yet. Okay, now they've activated. Okay. I mean, these guys aren't super hard. What I like to do is... Well, there's a couple ways you could do T3. I usually try to either throw a concussion grenade in, and then I usually like using his stun ray. Now, obviously, you can't use this too often because he's only got like 10 uses, but it's really effective. It's a high DC to like avoid it too, but yeah, for the most part, I'm going to try to crowd control. And now that we've got a Jedi on our team, she has 2 different bars. You see the one on the left is her health, but on the right, she's got a blue line. That's her force abilities. So she can do a couple of things here. Depending on how good her stats are, there is a chance she can stun. Well, it depends on what he gave her. You can throw a lightsaber. I don't use that one very often. It's awesome. You can force push her, shove her over, and you can possibly stun her. I'm going to see if I can crowd control them. And for me, I'm just going to go against the blazing. Okay, it didn't work. Dang it. Oh, wait, no, she stunned him. Good. Okay, so... With her stun, unfortunately, the droid did not get it, so I want to see if I can crowd control him with the stun ray. And then I want her... Oh, yeah, I forgot these guys try to... They grenade us. Yeah, we want to take her out. Let's see... Did he already try to stun him with that? He missed. Dang it. Oh, and a grenade hit him, so his dex is down. It's not really that important. Let's have him blast. Vasila, I want her to basically finish. Actually, I want to see if I can stun him. Okay, so stun him and then go back to finishing him off. I know I'm probably putting more work into this than needs to be. A really good suggestion is to also activate your energy shields. Oh, good. She stunned him too. Nice. Okay. Let's we'll wait till after combat to use her other ability. Oh, she tries to auto heal too. Nice. The sad thing about this place is that, yeah, because of just the droid, he needs repair kits. Luckily, I have a decent amount of repair kits for this, so yeah, I'm probably putting too much effort into. I probably should have used my energy shield too, but oh well. Hooray, we did it. But yeah, I'd probably suggest also boosting up your energy shield for that part as well, but anyway, they should drop something. Excellent. I'm also going to wait for it before I go into the next combat. Oh, we get a data pad. I wonder if I can actually activate. Some items are quest, and yet they don't actually... let's see... No, nothing here, so it's not a quest item. Let's see... Here it is, a data pad. This log seems to be an activity log for the day. Of interest is in the following entry. The power conduit we installed in the elevator seems to have solved the shield outage problem on the droid. Finished tuning it today. Power conduit, hey, near the... Okay, interesting. Well, anyway, before we... This is one of the main reasons why I suggest building up T3M4's dex, is so it raises his AC. Anyway, let's use T3 on this. We want to slice the computer here. There's actually quite a few things you can do. There's a couple other computers you can do this at too, so however you want to do it. Now, there's a couple of things because of T3's high hacking abilities. You can do a couple of things here. What I like to do is I like to hopefully I have enough computer spikes. I want to hack the sentry droids. So basically, they'll just, if you don't have a lot of computer, I would say just turn the security turrets off. I'm gonna hack the security droids and everything, so that way it basically they'll kill a lot of people off screen, basically. Okay, we got that, and then I want to also kind of go through the. Okay, we just want to look at C. Got a couple rooms with duders. A couple of those are going to just auto get destroyed anyway by the security turrets. Not all the rooms, but yeah, I saw one room that there was one you could hack the thing. Let's see. No, I think it's the elevator, the one we want to do. Now, okay, so this place is kind of basically that droid is basically kind of a mini boss of this place. Now, if you've got the computer spikes, I definitely suggest turning it off. If you don't, there is a way to get basically a way to, well, basically there's a way to fight him if you leave the shields up. One, obviously be a fighter type or a scout type of one sort, but have enough ion grenades, and I'll use those in the fight. But since I've got enough spikes, I want to go ahead and disable his shield. The datapad also told us a way of destroying his shield is to basically, you see over in the corner to his left, there is there's a thing there. If you shoot it during if you can get the droid next to it and you destroy it during combat, you can target it. It'll it'll destroy his shield too. So I mean, like I said, there's multiple ways to do it. Okay, since I had enough. Was it this one? Okay, yeah. Since I have enough spikes left, and this will be my last one, I want to overload the room there so I can get a few extra kills. Goodbye. I love being able to hack stuff. Like I said, you don't need these abilities. I mean, other than the fact you have to bring T3 here anyway. But, like I said, it might as well utilize some of it, especially if you're not playing a class that utilizes computer spikes. But yeah, you hear off in the distance. Actually, some of the sound has gone a bit wonky. There's supposed to be like blaster fire and stuff like that going around, and you can see how people are just dying and stuff like that. Oh yeah, since Basil is let's utilize her cure. Yeah, this is why you have a Jedi with powers and stuff like that. Before we go on, I want to really quickly reload. Because I feel like the sound effects are breaking, or that happens every once in a while in the game. I think it's the emulation program in from the 360, so it causes some minor issues with the sound effects. I kind of want the sound effects to be there because it kind of keeps with the experience. So I do apologize for that. I might make the episode run just a little bit long, just to kind of make up for me having to do stuff like this, and like explain T3's leveling up and all that. That might fix it. Anyway, let's see what the damage. Okay, let's see what the what's left from the damage. Okay, looks like there's a sentry droid in here. Let's go ahead and just finish him off. Oh man, the sound effects aren't working properly. Well, I apologize, folks. I don't know how to fix it. I'd probably have to turn off the game and redo it, but I don't want to mess with that editing right now. Alright, looks like that droid drops a couple things for T3 to equip. Yeah, you can actually buy some of this equipment from that one, Janice Null or whatever her name is, the one who sells it to you. But really, the game gives you a lot of the stuff, like, to equip them. So, like, there are some people near the end of the game that give you some that you can buy some pretty expensive stuff with. So, yeah, get a computer probe. This allows his computer use to go up too. So his how much it costs to do like spike use and stuff like that will possibly be reduced depending as well. So yeah, remember that for future stuff. Look, got another security droid. We can get past him pretty quickly. Yeah. There we go. And we gained a level. Probably the last level you're really going to gain here on Terrace, at least with all the experience. And we got a droid mine here because T3 doesn't have enough, only barely enough skill. We're going to have to just straight up disable it. If you bring Zalbar, if you he has a decent demolitions if you've been given him that. But in this case, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to get rid of it. There we go. And we get another security terminal. It basically does the same thing. So we don't actually need to do anything with this. But just kind of an idea. They have a lot of those around here, actually, weirdly enough. A lot of just terminals, even though there's really only one way in, and you might as well just use the main terminal at the very front, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's keep exploring. Oh, another security droid. They're all over the place. Now, if these guys hadn't been weakened by whatever, I'd probably be using Bastila's disabled droid ability. So, anyway, ooh, got some stuff in here. That's really bugging me that the sound effects aren't working. Oh well. Anyway, let's go over. Wait, Duras. Oh man, he's been captured. Let's see what it has to say. You're there, human. Remember me? You helped me once before when the Sith were trying to arrest me outside your apartment. Do you remember? Right, I do remember you. Yeah, after we killed those guys, he said he'd hide the bodies. Huh, well, I guess he got caught. I haven't needed your help once again. The Sith are going to execute me for removing the Sith corpse from your apartment complex. Please help me get out of this cage. What's in this for me? I think I'll just leave you here. Those are the kind of the dickish options, really. How do I get you out? Switch all those panels on the wall to the red off position, and I'll be released. It's not as simple as it sounds. Switching a panel will also switch the panels beside it. You must be careful as you do this, human. If you set all the panels to green on position, my cell termination program will engage, and I'll be executed. Huh, okay. This is basically your standard, like, color-coded puzzle. It's actually not... It's not that hard. Watch. So just start from the one on the second from the left. So boom, 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 and he's out. Really easy. Thank you, human. I did not know what you were doing inside this military base, but I'm grateful. Once again, I owe you a debt I can never repay. Now I must leave this place before the Sith discover I have escaped. If you're wise, you'll do the same. If the Sith capture you, I doubt anyone else will come by to set you free. Okay, and we get experience in the light side points. If you want dark side points, turn those all to green and kill him. You don't really get anything from his body. It's just kind of like basically being a dictum. Anyway, we want to go... Actually, I want to go this way first, because the right will take us to the droid, and we don't want to activate him just yet. Alright, open another security droid. Oops. Okay. Let's see, is she close enough for that? Oh, anyway, I want to, basically charge him up there. I want to get Bastila over there for disabled droid. See if I can get that to activate. There you go. She basically zaps him with kind of a force lightning, really. It's kind of funny, actually. There you go. I mean, yeah, I pretty much wrecked him, but... God, that's so bugging me that the sound effects aren't working. Anyway, I basically wrecked him, but... You know, she basically did a lot of damage too to him, so that's why I brought her with me. And there's a couple of dudes in here. Unfortunately, these are like some of the dudes that don't immediately get destroyed. I should have... You know what I should have done? I probably should have positioned myself better before I went inside. Now let's see if we can stun him again. Why not? And then I want Bastila to try and stun him again, and then flurry him. Pretty straightforward. Okay, yeah, these guys are easy peasy with flurry, you know. Can't wait till later on. Oh man, they threw another grenade at me. Oh well. Come on, dude. There we go. Okay. Man, that kind of hurt me pretty badly. Did Bastila kill that dude already? Oh, I guess she did. Nice. Okay. Well, let's cure. Well, I didn't expect to get hurt so badly. And this is why you bring a Jedi with you, folks. I mean, you're still... By the way, don't forget about getting treat injury or medikits. You will still need it for the rest of the game. I mean, yeah, there are some parts that are that you won't need as much because of Bastila, but do not... Oh, we need a T3 to unlock this. But do not, like, just, like, kind of, like, go, oh, well, now that we can heal, we never need medkits. The reason I say that is basically for the end game. Okay. Oh, there's a bomb right in front of this place too, so I want to turn slow mode on if I can. And I want to disable that. I'm hoping that they won't charge through, but we'll see. Dang it, I told you to disable. Okay, I think he... Oh, he failed. Dang it. This one's kind of annoying. See, my character just ran through. I should have... what I should have done is I solo mode, went in first, and disabled it. But, oh well, what can you do? Alright, well, luckily we have... oh, I missed some remains in there. Luckily we have Bastila with disabled droid, so we'll have her kind of tackle that while I finish this turret. Yeah, the AI, man. Let me tell you. Kind of an idiot. Like, kind of stupid. But yeah, luckily we have a... Hey, you know what? I don't use the antidotes too often. That's fine. Anyway, after destroying those turrets, which we could have disabled... Ooh, we get another shield disruptor and a flamethrower. Excellent. Those are for T3 and 4, by the way. Get some more grenades. Excellent. Haven't had to use them as much, but disruptor rifle. Eh. The energy projector, that's an upgrade for a gun. And the beam splitter, that's a melee weapon upgrade. But all right. Teeth. Yeah, the only problem I have with this game really is the AI. Like I said, it runs in. Oh, okay. Let me turn silo mode back off. But yeah, like the AI just running in. Like for example, when you want to turn off a bomb, it's just like derp derp, and they just run in and activate, and you're like, oh, come on, game. Alright, let me force cure again. Okay, good. Alright. Now, you're probably thinking, why didn't I just go through that doorway there? Well, there's something we want to do, and we want to basically cause a distraction without us running into the room. Now, obviously, you could do it yourself if you want to, but I'm going to repair this dude and make another distraction out of him. Like I said, since I don't have a lot of... Oh, I don't have enough for... Huh, I usually have an extra one around here. You know what? I think... Oh, that's right. I was about to say, I did a test run of this earlier, and I had enough repair parts just to get him moving. But I forgot that there's a repair, part, like, around here somewhere. Okay, so... Yeah, we'll just... Disable droid. No, we don't want you to do that. Thank you. Yeah. See? It stuns him just enough, and then I blast him with my flurry. Man, flurry's so awesome. Anyway. Alright, if we go through this door here, we'll encounter the boss. Or the mini-boss, anyway. Don't want to do that yet. Alright, so in here is... I thought there was a... Oh no, that's the room we activated. Never mind. Okay, for some reason I thought there was a couple of dudes in here. Yeah, adrenaline plant. Excellent. I thought I saw... Maybe it's in this footlocker. No, it's not here, huh? Okay, well the game kind of tricked me there. I could have swore I was supposed to get one extra repair part, but that's the problem with a lot of the footlockers, is some footlockers in this game are randomized. So, so you're not going to get... so you're not going to get certain things I wanted, but dang, I could have swore I had enough for, well, poo. Alright, what I was planning to do, this guy on security, and then run in here, because there's a bunch of dudes in there. So, what I want to do, I think, is, okay, I want to turn, let me get, actually, who's got the higher repair? Maybe I could set it to T, whoops. What's his repair at? Maybe I could, it's better than mine. Oh, I should have had him do it the whole time. I don't know why I wasn't. Here, T3, you do this. There we go. Alright. I knew I had it. See, I want to at least put him in patrol mode. And if you have it, shields. He doesn't really need to do the damage. Alright. Now, but yeah, anyway, by doing that, let's back up a bit. He's going to run into the next room, which has dudes in there. And I think there's also a couple of bombs in there too. I basically want him to take kind of the distraction and start attacking them while, excellent. Had them run into the bomb. Okay. Now that he's distracting them, I think it's a good time to grenade them and get some... Oops. Do I want... Let's frag grenade. I got plenty of those. Yeah, excellent. Wait, is that still there? Huh. Okay, I want to switch to... I could have swore they activated... Maybe they were throwing grenades at the... Okay, I want to recover that. Or not recover, disable if I want... No? Disable, please. Oh, come on! Well, at least he's immune to, poison. Okay, so... throw a grenade in there. Excellent. Whee! Boom! Okay. Probably could have been a little bit more solid with this, but, oh well. Let's see. Stun you. There's gotta be like a couple more dudes here. Alright. Haha! Excellent! Alright, they're all dead. Yeah, see? And there you go. Yeah, the bad thing is his disable mine ability is, or his demolition's pretty low, so there's a good chance he might not, disable them. Oh well. Anyway, let's see. There's another set of computer terminals here if you haven't hacked the one in the beginning. Bad thing is it always costs one computer terminal to, or one spike to... I could swear he dropped something. Like, there's a remain somewhere. Did I miss it? Oh, there it is over there. Anyway, thank you, droid, for making me take no damage. Hooray! Alright, anyway, that's all we have to do there. So finally, we can encounter the mini-boss of this area, the droid. Luckily, because I've turned off his shield, he won't be as bad. But I would probably still suggest utilizing your energy shields before going to the fight. One, not for so much your damage, but if anyone, you should at least do it for T3. Okay, so before we go inside, it kind of activates like a mini boss fight here. So I want to really quickly activate everyone's shields. And then I want to run on in, so that way I still have my shields up before... Okay, let's do it. Okay, you could have disabled those turrets there, and we basically locked out. We have to finish this fight, so... Okay, so I want to run on in. Now, you see that transformer there? If you can lure him over there and destroy it, that'll destroy that shield that he had, like, in that little picture there. But luckily, we don't have to deal with that, so... Okay, I want to do... okay, I want him to attack there. I want the droid to basically ion bomb this guy, or ion grenade him if you've got them anyway. So I'm going to throw a couple... Really? He's going to auto-attack? Alright, fine. I'm going to throw a couple of grenades. Actually, let me do that again. I'm going to throw at least 2. Those really hurt him, by the way, because he's a thing. Do I want her to use her? I might do... Yeah, I might waste her. Well, not waste, but you know what I mean. Is she really attacking the same one as me? Well, luckily I don't have to. Actually, the fact that I'm destroying them, man, the sound thing's really not working here. Okay, so I want Bastila to disable droid this guy. Why is she still attacking him? He's clearly out already. Okay, whatever. Okay. We'll do it again. I don't get to use these a lot, so... Oh, God, he's attacking me. Okay, one more time. Bastila, just keep disabling droiding him, and I should be able to finish this guy off with good... Okay, he's got him. Okay, stop it, game. You're being a little funky. Oh, he's out! Excellent. Like I said, you could have destroyed the transformer. Let's do it anyway. Well, anyway, that's one way to destroy it, but hooray, we did it! Yes! That was actually pretty easy. Like I said, I would definitely suggest an energy shield, so at least if he does get onto you... I forgot if he dropped something. Oh, well, I guess he doesn't. Alright, let's, okay, well, now with that out of the way, we've explored the first part of the Sith base. We've destroyed all the Sith on top, and we disabled their powerful droid in our way. But what's next for our companions as we go down to the next level of the Sith base? Will we finally get the codes, or will the Sith have a proper welcome waiting for us? Find out next time. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and may the Force be with you.